It's not working. Come here.
He doesn't want his son. Just put him down.
What's going on? Okay. I don't know. It says recording. That's what it says. Okay.
Ryan.
Over here, Ryan.
There, Ryan. Look at Grandpa. Look at Grandpa.
Look over here, Mom.
Look at there's Jake. Look, there's Jake.
Look at your grandpa.
There's Grandpa.
Look at your grandpa.
Yeah.
He don't want to stay up there. He doesn't want to stay in the sun.
Take him up.
Look over here, Ryan.
Look at your grandpa. Look at your grandpa.
Ryan.
Here's Jakey boy. Go, Jake.
Here's Ryan. Here's Jake.
Look, go, Jake. Behind.
Make believe you're walking around a pool of water, Bob. 1 second.
Pretty good. I'm getting my friends the seagulls cleaned up
I
here.
can see that.
Beautiful day here to enjoy the pool. Good old Long Beach Island.
That's right. Where's Marge? Hey,
Hey,
Marge.
Marge.
I just want to say you have a beautiful pool here, Bob. Take this picture home so everybody can see.
Oh, yeah. Everybody have fun in it. That's why you're throwing. Marge.
Come on out, Marge, wherever you are.
Mr. Fire.
Go on up that end over there, Bob.
Okay, man.
Wait a minute, let me answer that phone first. Let me answer that phone, Bob. Let's see at the further end of the pool here. Very good. Excellent, you're doing an excellent job of watering. You're a professional waterer, I can see that, Bob.
Oh, I love this. This is how I relax, Manny.
Yep, I can see that.
My golf game, this water is there.
My God, we don't need golf. Between the crabs and the fish and the watering, we got it made, right?
That's it. How are the crabs, Joseph?
Alright, I got 2 blowfish.
You do?
Hey, Marge! Margie! Hey, Marge!
I'm coming!
Come on, just how you doing? I just want you to say hello, that's all. You're beautiful enough.
Hi, Mammy!
How you doing, Margie?
Oh, you're right.
Okay, very good, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Marge? Yes, they're leaving. They'll be here in about 45 minutes. They're leaving from Tom's River.
Let's do the steak tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna catch a grill bigger. We'll put them on a grill tomorrow. Okay, Bob. So long. Hey, hi, big boy.
Say hi. Say hi. Where does he want to go? Here. What?
Whoopity.
Looking at the water. He doesn't want to go in there.
Take a look over here.
Look.
Hi, Ryan. Ryan.
Say hi.
Hi, Ryan.
Say hi. Say hi, my hand.
Make him
Say
wave
my
his hand.
hand. Say hi.
Hi, Ryan.
Say my name is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
It's Ryan Pyers. Yeah, look at those pretty flowers. See? Those are Mrs. Kobe's flowers.
Okay, take a walk in here. Hi, Ryan. Hi, big boy. Wave to us. Ryan.
Get up.
Ryan.
Say hi. That funny face.
Take him over there by the donkey. Let him go by
He
Mr.
doesn't
Donkey.
think he can't do anything.
No, wait, just sit him. Put him on the donkey.
Here. Here.
Why not donkey over there?
This doesn't work. This
Okay.
doesn't work either.
Come on, donkey.
I need to die. It's not for me to do.
Put him on a donkey.
I can't get up there.
Okay. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
Get up here.
Put him up in the bar.
Look.
Ryan.
Look. There's sun.
Put his feet in the water over there.
No.
On the other end.
Well, I'm on this end and you want me to go on the other
Go on the
end.
other end. Put his feet in the water. He'll like it. Sit him at the edge of the pool. So put him right in the steps there. Put his feet right in the water there. See what he says. See what he says. Put his feet right in the water. Let him sit on the edge of the chair. That's it.
What happens when you sit down? Huh?
Put his feet in the water.
Up. What happened? Look at Grandpa.
He wants to put his face in. See that?
See? He doesn't have his bathing suit on.
No, I was just letting him put
Look
his
at
hands.
that. Look
Just
at
let him
that.
put his hands
Look,
in.
look.
Let him put his hands in. Let him dig in. That's it.
Oh, that son of a gun. What are you going to do? You don't have your bathing suit on. Oh,
Let him
that
put his face
son
in.
of a gun?
Let him put his face in.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, he can't do that.
Yeah.
Nanny, I'm not going to let him do that without a bathing suit on.
Okay, we'll put his bathing suit on.
Well, I'm not going to put a bathing suit on now.
Okay, bye. Bye, Ryan. Bye.
Goodbye.
Come on. All right. All right. You.
Dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. You dancing? Oh, but then you get my head. Woo.
Take a picture of Greg. Is that Greg? Who's that? No.
Oh, I don't know. They're looking like you. Huh? They're looking like you. 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 Woo!
Ryan.
Woo! Woo!
That.
Da, da. Woo! 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 He's getting all mangles here. Let him crawl in the house.
Okay, I'll take one in the house. Take a picture of the area. This is Tanglewood Court, Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. This is Earth Kaplan's house. That's the Kane's house. This is Steinbauer's house. This is the Colonel's house. Reese's house. And the house to the north. Phone's ringing. Phone's ringing. Phone's ringing. That's our pool. Shacks. Oh, there's Ryan and Mom again. There you are. By the two cars. Hi, Ryan. Wanna go swimming? Huh?
Say bye.
Okay, bye. We'll take the pictures inside now. This is the Pierce residence, 259 Tanglewood Court. Best house in the cul-de-sac. One of the warmest, loving houses in the entire area. Good family, good people, good environment. Best in the world. 259 Tanglewood Court, Frank Lakes, New Jersey. Telephone number 201-891-4820. This is the home of the famous real estate magnate Joe Pyers, famous financier Gary Pyers, and international export management firm Vice President Ron Pyers. Best sons in the world. Hard workers, honest, diligent. Here's where they were born, and we expect big things of them, which I'm sure coming up. That's a beautiful flower.
Isn't that something, man?
Would you go over there and just point to it, please?
First time we have ever seen a flower. We got this when the boys were in Jacksonville University. My God, that's going back 8 years ago, 9 years ago. And of course, many...
Yep,
Don't stick yourself with that. Don't get too close. That's like a bayonet.
Shoni, go by that reel over there so I can see in the picture.
I'll take this
When
one.
they graduated, Booby?
What?
1980.
Nice.
Go by the reel. Go by the reel over there and just point to it. And,
Point to the flower.
point the flower. And look, yeah, look. I mean, that's. I say something now about the flower.
Hi, Manny.
Hi, Shoni. You like the flower?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, it's a pretty smile show with no teeth in your mouth.
Your grandpa's one hell of a landscape man and gardener, I'll tell you. He's got the right touch. Mr. Colby, would you please point out the rest of the flowers in your garden for the
Oh, sure.
viewers? Just 1 minute, please.
Sure.
Shirley Lapper.
Yellow roses from Jackson and Perkins.
Beautiful.
This is a trial. These are the red long stem. We were going with the long stem now. Ladies seem to like them more so. This is a poinsettia, which grew 3 times the size in a matter of 1 month. Rare, we take these out every winter. These are hibiscus, strictly Florida and Hawaii. Rose trees, and this is my garden, folks. Thank you.
Very good. How about the tomatoes at the other end?
Oh,
How about the
yeah.
tomatoes? How about the tomatoes, Mr. Colby, at the other end?
You can call me Bubby, Manny.
I call you Booby. Mr. Booby, how about the tomatoes?
Yeah, we have 4 tomatoes which are just starting to bear its fruits.
Very good.
And are starting to turn red. We're enjoying them very, very much.
Thank you, sir.
Also, gardenias, which are very, very hard to grow. We have 5 of those. I stole one from Carmela last year, and she's taken very, very well. I'll give it back to you next year, Carm.
No problem.
So we have quite a little garden going here. We enjoy it.
How about that tree?
Oh, and our tree from Washington.
Yes.
That's all the way over in the furthest corner. What do we call that, Carm?
Just over there,
Magnolia, yeah.
please. Yes.
That's called a magnolia, and they're all around the White House. Rosemary grew that from a little pod. That was when the Pope was there during the Carter administration. So that's going back about 12 years ago or so. Yeah, we're proud of that.
Very good.
Well, that's our little toy we have
Rosemary.
here. I think she's upstairs, man.
She won't take anything.
See me?
Oh, Christ, boy, I was like a ham on that, huh?
Very good, Ray.
If you want to join us, if you have something to do, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll go.
So you taking a picture of our stuff? I saw her this afternoon. Manny.
What? Go run over there by the boat, Sean. I'll take a picture. Run straight forward this way here.
Over here?
Atta boy.
How's it?
Very good. You like that boat?
Yeah.
Atta boy. Go by the Mako now.
So Kelly's Pride?
Yeah, Kelly's Pride. Atta boy. Very good. Come on back. Right over here.
Right here?
Yeah, open your mouth now.
Hi.
Have a big smile. Let's see your 2 front teeth. And boy, very good. That's what I like. Okay. Hi, Shawnee.
What you doing?
Trying to take a picture of your house. Go to the front of the door and tell Grandma to come out and say hello. Tell her I want to take a picture. Come on.
How about Grandma and Grandpa standing right by the door?
Yeah, tell them to come on out. I want to see your picture. This is our home down Long Beach Island. Myers residence. Here's our Buick. Waiting for Rosemary to come out now. There's Lincoln. Waiting for her to come out to say a few words. This is the Hawaiian Paradise a la Rosemary Covey. You'll notice this. Okay. Here's the Loa sign up on the top, which I should try to bring a little closer. Welcome to the Coveys. There it is. Aloha. 218 Tanglewood Court. The house of friendship where everybody's welcome and have always been welcome. My best neighbors, my best friends. And I only say that I'm very happy and honored for them to have been
I got it, everyone.
my next door neighbors.
Come on, Mom.
I look forward to being with them many, many, many years. Come on out, Mr. Covey. Beautiful.
Oh, I don't want my picture. No.
Just come over and say hello. Just say a little wave. Just say a few words, Rosemary.
Rosemary, you just want
Come on.
to say one word.
Just one word. Say hi, Manny.
Manny, my
Do me
wife
a
is very,
favor. Come
very
on, Ro.
grateful. But this is our little casa on Long Beach Island, our getaway.
Very good. Where is she? Where's the princess?
We're babysitting Shawnee. He's off from school. Okay, Manny, 10 minutes. We're going to go crib it.
Where's Rosemary?
She's very shy.
Come on.
Very
Just
shy.
tell her I want to say hello.
How about go to the house and take her?
Come on, Rosemary.
Rosemary, Mr. Powers is calling for you.
Just say hello.
No, he wants to say hello, though.
There's Rosemary shy, so we'll have to.
She said she doesn't look good, Manny.
She
So
doesn't
you'll
look
never
good.
get her out.
Okay, next time around then.
Yeah, okay. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Wait. Wait.
This is the Alma Court looking upwards towards the dock. That's the Martian's house. That's Booby's trees. There he is, the motormouth Shawnee.
What?
Although lately he's been not talking so much, he's grown up. Coming over to Big Flieger's house, I'm going to take a picture with him.
Oh, when.
This is the Flieger residence, as you can see, my dear neighbor, buddy, fisherman, friend, Big Flieger. Spelled P-F-L-U-E-G-U-E-R. Not Fluger, not Flieger, but Flieger. Mr. Dick Flieger, resident
What you got, Manny?
of Skokie Haven. Come on over here, Dick. I want to take a picture for my movie camera.
My golly. Where did you get that?
Well, I've had it about 6 years, but I haven't used it. I'm learning how to work it again. I just was telling everybody, I took your picture up there, and I says that this is my dear one of my best friends, Dick Flieger,
Geez,
and it's
how nice of you, Manny. That's really great.
and I want to have you in it during the winter time. Now, Dick, would you do me a Richard Fine? Very good. Now, Dick, would you give me a little explanation of the shamrock of your boat and different features of your shamrock?
Is this a recording too?
Yeah, I'm recording.
My golly. Why, she's about 26 and a half feet. A shamrock, keel drive. And it's got a 325 horsepower Ford motor. It's a nice boat.
You got to get more use out of it. That's the only trouble.
That's right. Don't use it enough. like anything else, it's got to be used,
Yeah, that's right.
right? So I wish we could get some fish these days. Here we got August 1989, and haven't been out hardly at all.
When do you anticipate to put some more use on it, Dick? This coming months?
Hopefully we get back. We're leaving this morning,
I see.
and we'll get back next Monday.
Very good.
So,
Dick, would you do me a favor and take me a tour of your garden now? Explain the different vegetables and stuff you have here and your flowers. I know everybody'd like to see that garden back home. Just a little tour of your garden. Explain the different plants and stuff that you have, and I'd appreciate it for the folks back home. I just did a little film on Bobby's garden and flowers, but he doesn't have as much as you do. So I know we'll...
okay. Well, now we're heading for mosquitoes, I think.
Mosquitoeville.
But here's some of those purplish cucumbers.
Oh boy, look at that.
And then we got a parsley bed started here,
Very
which we'll
good.
almost be glad for in a little bit when it gets a little older. New cucumbers, and there's peppers, and I see a ripe tomato in there if you would like it, Manny.
Well, I tell you, Dick, I have enough home.
Okay, I will leave her there.
Yeah, leave it there till next week.
And here's some zucchini. And these tomatoes, as you know, are doing what they are because they're full of, they got their feet in mackerel.
Yeah, the bluefish stuff that we throw in there. Boy, that's nice there.
That helps.
Yep. Yep. What are you doing in there? Taking out the grass?
No, I just saw a ripe tomato.
Oh boy.
I know you.
Why don't you take it home?
There.
Why don't you take it home, Dick?
I will. So,
Don't forget to show us your roses.
all right, we'll get over for the roses right away.
Yeah, you can't miss those. Well, that's great. Let's take a look at that tomato. Look at that. This is a Flieger special. Look at the size of those things. Look
Yeah,
like eggplants. Boy, oh boy. Dick, you're a hell of a gardener, I'll tell you that.
And of course, here we get some zinnias. Nobody picked any of those.
Very nice.
And
What do you call these again?
zinnias.
Zinnias, right.
Yeah, they're not my own. I buy my own seed every year from Burpee, and the greenhouse that grows them for me forgot to plant the seeds, so that when I went to pick up the plants, they weren't ready, so I had to take theirs.
Very good.
And of course, the roses are on vacation, Manny.
Uh-huh. Well, when do they start popping out again
They'll
now?
come out again in another couple of weeks.
Oh, okay. Beautiful.
They'll be all set.
Very good. Well, Dick, I appreciate this, Dick. This is like on the movies, your old house with that fella Villiers there explains
Yeah.
everything about the houses. It was a very nice tour of your home here, and I know all the folks home are going to appreciate these beautiful flowers. Well, Richard, have a nice trip home,
All right,
and
We'll
take it
miss
easy.
you.
Okay,
We'll miss
Richard.
you.
Bon voyage.
We'll be looking for it, and I'm anxious for a report when you go out this Thursday.
Very good. I'll give it to you, Dick.
What's the date on that going to be? This?
Hi, Mildred. How you doing? You gonna go home today? Good. How about this little wave there, Mildred?
You're supposed to wave to him.
Atta girl. Fine. Dick just gave us a tour of the garden, beautiful garden, beautiful roses and everything. So we're looking forward to seeing those roses for many years. Boy, they're specialty.
All right.
Richard, thank you so much. Mildred, you have a nice trip home, okay? And we'll see you later.
All right, thank you, Manny.
Okay, so long, Mildred.
Will you take care?
I will.
And
Thank
look after that Sean there, your little buddy.
you. Okay, so long, guys. Bye.
Who do you?
I'm just taking another picture of the boat, Dick,
All right.
from over here.
I wish you could grow twin screws on it for me.
Yeah. Well, next year you gotta trade it in, that's all.
I don't know. I gotta use it more than this.
Well, that's because you're on twin screws.
All right, Manny.
Okay, Dick.
Whose garden do you like better, Dick's or Papa?
They're both beautiful gardens. This is the picture of a lagoon. Heading north, all the different homes. Showing us here in front of me. Harbor Harbor.
Do they hear you?
View of our home. You can see our beautiful Hawaiian trees there. See the 4 races over here.
Kelly's Pride.
Kelly's Pride.
seafood,
Seafood.
and a Missy Roro.
Once more.
What?
Let's say that once more.
Kelly's
I miss,
Fries,
yeah.
4 races, seafood, and Roro. Missy Roro.
More races too. There she is. Again. There's a Nancy. And there is
This is Chris over there.
John's boat. Just look out the lagoon. Back of our house. There's a garbage can. There's a shower with a broken roof, which we have to fix. Bobby's house here. We've got another friendly sign lower. We have it both the front and back. Lower 218. There it is. Welcome. Welcome to the Kobe home. Outstanding architecture. Beautiful plants. Nice patio set. Beautiful Washington tree. What else could you ask? And we even have the outstanding boat of the year, known as, believe it or not, seafood. Here is seafood. The hottest crabbing boat in the entire Wanaka Bay area. Seafood. Yeah, folks? Seafood. This boat has really caught a lot of seafood in it. With Captain Kobe at the helm, which you shall shortly see. Oh, this is the new Grady White, purchased by Mr. and Mrs.
We'll be
Kobe,
here until tonight or tomorrow, Manny.
titled Missy Roro.
Manny.
Missy
we'll be here
Roro.
until-
There she is.
We'll be
Nice
here
Grady
until-
White on the entire Atlantic coast. There's Mr. Shawnee again.
He won't be here until.
Outstanding. No, Shawnee. Okay, that's good. Goes with his crab net. Now he's going to start the engine. Make believe you're going to sit in the captain's chair there now, Shawnee. Without the crab net. You don't need the crab net. Just steer the boat. There she is again, folks, for your viewing pleasure. Seafood. Seafood. Oh, Shawnee. There he is. Standing captain. Very good. Doesn't have enough energy to put on the motor yet, but he'll do it. Holding in the Missy Roro. One of these days he's going to be the captain. There he is. Say hi, Sean.
Hi.
What are you going to do? Take her out for a spin?
Yeah.
Attaboy. Hi there, Rosemary. Yeah. No, we're going to take a small boat. I just took a picture of the bee. Want to take a picture? Yeah, come on out. We know you're beautiful. Come on.
Oh, come on now, stop.
About 42,000.
Yeah.
For 12,000, keep it for 2 more years and then buy yourself another
Sure,
big
I want
car.
you.
All right.
I want you a good pair of sneaks, so you don't lose them in the mud.
Good pair.
Well, you know, that you don't lose in the mud. They don't come off.
Oh, I think you meant a good pair of
So he
sneakers.
needs a pair. Manny, I don't want myself with this hair. I
Don't
look
worry
like an
about
old
it. You
fart.
look beautiful.
It sounds like Rosemary.
Like an old what?
Oh, I can.
Sounds like Rosemary.
You
Fart.
know what Shawnee said about that? Shawnee says ladies don't fart.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, Shawnee said ladies don't fart. Shawnee, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they sneak out.
Well, what do they do, Sean?
Well, if they fart, their hair sticks up.
Is that what?
When they finish farting, right? Worse than men, right?
And what did your mommy say? Girls don't fart.
Yeah.
How come you have to run in the house? I run out of the house when she does. That's what you told
She
me.
says she doesn't do it. Just Johnny.
That's
and,
what my wife says, but that's why I'm bald.
I want to pop off your side.
Johnny.
Catch that rabbit, right?
And then remember
Chase
when
him out. They don't
and
pay
Johnny
any board.
have to run out, he says.
Come on, Dick. Have a nice trip home.
Vaya con Dios.
Okay. This is the, here's the sound. Show the picture of my Bertram. Welcome sign for Gary's home. Lovely child. There she is, folks, lovely Roro. Doesn't want to take a picture of her, but I got her now. Finally got you, Roro. Okay. Because Mr. Colby.
Come and get my beautiful wife. Boy,
Come on, Roro. Finally got you. Here we're going to the Mr. Colby's tunnel with his crab baskets.
Yeah, we have to get going, man. We have about 3 hours because they're predicting 40% chance of a thunderstorm.
Oh, we got to get out there fast. There he is,
We'll
Captain.
get 2 bushels today. Will that be enough for you?
That's enough.
We hope.
Captain Colby's now getting into the seafood.
Into our seafood.
Manny.
The
Nets are ready.
The hottest crabbing boat on Lbi Island. There she is. Seafood.
On these little net,
Okay.
pop up net and Manny.
Manny. Look.
He's getting
3
the boat
bushels are going to be
organized.
enough, right, Sean?
What?
How many bushels today?
Solid technique.
Maybe
Solid
3.
technique to crabbing, and Mr. Colby has to have everything in its right place. See if I get Mrs. Colby. Where's Mrs. Colby? Uh-oh, Mrs. Colby, Mr. Pyres are going inside. Mrs. Pyres are going inside. Okay. Captain Colby, are you all set?
Yes.
Are you organized?
Organized.
How do you have a good feeling for today?
I have a feeling, yes, for about
What
2.5
about my
hours.
boat? Oh, and
I got this camera about 6 years ago,
And you haven't used it?
and I haven't used it. I'm practicing now.
The kids took one out on the boat when they were hydro flying.
I see. Is this your new car?
This is Karen's car.
Beautiful car. Beautiful car. Continuing our tour of Long Beach Island. This is the home of Mr. and Mrs. Potednik. And here she is cleaning her daughter's car. Mr. Potednik and Mr. Clark are inside having their afternoon cocktail.
That's exactly what they're doing, too.
Beautiful home here.
Go ahead, go inside, man.
Here she is with her afternoon. Here's Mr. Potednik's Jeep.
Come on, Cher, come roll this window up for me.
Hey, would you please come and open this door?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Potednik is will shortly be here to open the door to his mansion. I'm patiently waiting. Here's a dog. Here comes Mr. Potednik. How you doing, Jay?
Hello, Manny.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Manny. Come on in.
Thank you. I'm taking a tour of the homes. I'm doing a thing like my old house
Step
with
back.
Mr. Viglia,
Step back.
and I'd like you to describe your home and different
Certainly.
things.
Come
Would
in.
you mind doing that?
Not a bit.
Good. I'll be right. Just hold a sec. Potednik, your home has been picked as an outstanding model of architecture here in LBI,
Thank you.
and I'm here to, as I say, to do a little sequel to Bob Bilia's Little Old House. Now, would you give me a description and
Yes.
thing of your home, please?
This is a contemporary, built in 1984. 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths, a full garage. It's a year-round home. It's 1,800 square feet. Sits on a lot roughly 80 by 100. Of course, on a lagoon facing east toward the Barnegat Lighthouse. Fairly uninterrupted. Won't go to my head, you. Infamous, not famous. Infamous.
Is that the light there, Mr. Potednik?
That's Barnegat Lighthouse.
Beautiful. What a view. Outstanding. It's worth $1 million. Continue, sir.
Well, as you see, we have a dockage right here for our boats. And from here we have access to the whole of Barnegat Bay. And around this strip of land called the Dike, you can go to the Barnegat Inlet, which is a ride of approximately 10 minutes to get to the inlet, and then another few minutes out to the end of the inlet, and you're in the ocean.
I see. I meant to ask you one thing. Who was that gentleman on a chair there? He just threw out a rabbit or something. The rabbit.
That's Mr. Captain Brant Clark.
Would you please have him say a few words?
Mr. Clark will say a few words, I'm sure.
Miss Byers?
Hello, Mr. Clark. How are you, sir?
So you found your way over to the more affluent section of High Bar.
Yes.
Mr. Jednick's castle in the
Castle in the sand.
castle in the sand here.
I understand that
Spends most of his time down here.
I understand. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He spends most of his time down here when he's not driving his million-mile Jeep across country for UPS, and the rest of the time he's found out in his boat.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I understand that you've been voted the outstanding captain who spent the most time on the beach this year.
Tied up at the dock. I'm cultivating flowers in my fish box.
I see. Well, that's good. Mr. Clark, would you do me a favor? I know that you're very familiar with the type boat that Mr. Jednick has. Would you be kind enough to give us a description of his boat, and would you kindly go by the boat there and point out the different features of this boat, please?
This is a ham bone.
This is a ham bone.
Thank you, sir. I hate to bother you, but I know that you're an expert in this field.
He is an expert. He'll handle that stuff, Manny.
Well, he'll handle anything he can get his hands on. There he goes. He's with a dog. So he's even handling a dog. There goes Mr. Clark. Just 1 minute, sir. One minute, sir.
Yes, you're right.
I'm trying to walk with this wire here.
You're gonna have a very
Careful.
shaky camera there.
Yeah, no, well, this is a few. This is a few. Okay.
Yes.
Would you point out some of the salient features of this craft, please?
The boat you see here is a 26-foot 48 New England style bass boat made by the Fortier Company in Somerset, Massachusetts. The boat was designed by Alan McGinnis of New England. It was designed in the middle 50s as a wooden boat and built as a brown elk many years. The boat as you see it now is all fiberglass, 26 foot long, 10.5 foot wide, powered by a Merc Cruiser, 250, 260 horsepower engine. The boat's very functional, has stern control, stern civil bar, completely set up for one-man operation. Top speed's about 30 knots, cruises 20 knots very comfortably. Very heavy boat, very seaworthy. Commendable machine for our type of fishing.
I see, Captain Clark, I understand you have a similar type rig.
I have one that's almost identical to
I
it.
see. And what is the name of your boat, sir?
El Tiburon.
LT. Would you mind translating that into Spanish for us, please? I mean, into English?
In Spanish, that's the Spanish word for the shark.
The shark. A lot of sharks around here,
Yes, there are.
especially on the streets.
A lot of two-legged ones.
Well, Captain Clark, I called your wife and she was sleeping.
Yes,
I hated to bother her. I went around looking. I said, well, maybe I'll pick Captain Clark up in a local pub, but evidently you came to see Captain Jednick.
yes, we were contemplating the possibility of his new purchase of another 48 or 33-footer. But at the moment, that's a matter of conversation. We'll see what
What
happens.
does his wife feel about that?
Well, we don't discuss that until it's fait accompli.
The wives, as you know, are very important factors in these discussions.
I am.
What do you say about that, Mr. Jednick?
No comment.
No comment?
No comment, no comment.
I see. I understand you're an executive with the United Parcel Service.
I'm with the United Parcel
I
Service.
see. Well, every time I mail a package, sir, it takes 2 weeks to get to the destination. Can you tell me why it's supposed to be overnight and it gets 2 weeks? What
I
is the
say you're
problem?
lucky it's not 3 weeks.
Mr. Jednick, you're not going to get any stock options talking like that, sir.
To whom is this movie going to be shown, sir?
This is going on worldwide
Oh,
TV, Channel 13.
I take it all back.
You better not.
I didn't mean it. The greatest company going.
I see.
Best delivery service in the world.
Yes?
175 countries, August 28th.
I can see that. Let me take this thing here on your shirt. New Jersey Clean Communities. Wonderful. I see you're an environmentalist. Is that correct, sir?
Well, I believe in protecting the environment. We have a campaign here on High Bar once a year. We hope to start it twice a year in the early summer, where we clean every street in High Bar and have a little get-together with the mayor and several of the commissioners after the cleanup. We had it this year in early July. It was very successful. We had many garbage bags full of trash that inconsiderate people, some of them our neighbors, decided to just leave at the roadside. And if you ride High Bar right now, you'll find that the streets are very clean, and we'd like to keep it that way.
Well, that's a wonderful community spirit you have, Mr. Jednick.
Thank you.
I think the other surrounding communities ought to do the same, proceed in the same manner, and I think then the entire Long Beach Island will be a sparkling pearl in the Atlantic Ocean.
You are right, Mr. Parker.
Only may say, sir, next time you have that, you take that project on, I'd like to participate.
We are trying to do another one in the fall. I'm trying to contact Commissioner Jerry Little right now, and when I speak with Commissioner Little, we'll probably have agreement to do this again like in early October and really clean the place up, get ready for the winter.
Thank you, sir. That's wonderful.
You're welcome.
I'm sure that the surrounding communities in the barrier islands are all going to use this as a shining example of what can be done, and if we all do follow your examples, we'll sure have a wonderful place to live and environment.
I hope so. Thank you, Mr. Pyers.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Where
you
is
for your
Captain
time.
Clark? Did he?
He's right here, sir.
Captain Clark left.
Captain Clark. Where'd he go? To Q Bells?
That's where Captain Clark's going.
Q Bells.
Q Bells.
Would you mind describing Q Bells to us, Mr. Clark?
Yes. It is one of the old famous shore taverns.
I see.
Strictly a family type place. The clientele is quite diverse from the standpoint that we have from the local fishermen to the visiting firemen and executives from all over the state of New Jersey. Several of whom we're very closely acquainted with. You can find there most every Friday evening.
Very good. I see a lot of salties there. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Any
true.
sweeties?
Not many. Not many sweeties.
I see. We have another craft here that Mr. Pajednik has. Mr. Pajednik, would you describe this craft, please?
Yes, sir. This is a 17-foot Boston whaler. The model is called the Montauk. It is actually the model that Boston Whaler has built for more than 20 years. It's their standard. It's a very well-constructed boat, completely fiber-filled double hull. It's a heavy boat for its size. This particular boat is powered by a 70-horsepower Yamaha engine, and at top speed will do about 45 miles an hour.
Very good.
Primarily used for our skiing and water sports activities.
I see. Your boats look so clean, Mr. Pajednik. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever catch any fish in them?
Never, never.
Never.
We just clean them.
I see.
We just clean them, Mr. Pyers. Take
Clean.
a look at my rods. They'll tell you they're clean too.
Yes. Are you saving them for prosperity or what?
I'm saving that for when the fish come in.
What kind of fish are you looking for, sir?
I'm looking for fluke.
Look.
Weak fish, fluke,
I see.
tuna, all of which are
Okay, well-
AWOL right now.
I see. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Pajednik.
Thank you, Mr. Pyers. Pleasure.
Okay. Take a nice view here of Barnegat Light. Facing north. Here's the light again. You can see this is a really outstanding view of the area.
Yeah.
Another outstanding tourist. See the Fabulous. This is the Coast Guard station. And looking up there. Little barn up there. Few boats. A lighthouse. The light taken from the end of the dike. Right up from the end of the dike. Taken from the end of our lagoon. Looking out. Heading back towards the tour, continuing our tour of Lbi. This is the famous Lbi. This is a landmark on the island, famous for its phobias. Captain Ron owns this famous establishment. And this is where the local workers all come to buy the New York Times and groceries and actually the only deli on the northern part of the island. It's very famous for its organs and count on bourbon the rest of the day. Inlet Deli, ladies and gentlemen. Keep this as one of the must places to visit on the island. We are now at the very tip of the island. And this particular building here, if I can bring them closer, is the home of that that world famous racing mechanic Lbi Marina. This man's last name is not Marina, it's Rob. His first name, I don't know his last name. But this is where I deposit my. Continuing our tour, ladies and gentlemen, here is the marina, famous marina, Lighthouse Marina, and it has docked the boat of that famous seafaring captain, fearless Eric Jersey Devil. High-powered offshore boat. Carrying up to 55 passengers. And it works. Face, always smoking quality gas. That good looking Dutch Norwegian dockmaster. Hey, don't blow that whistle too loud. Here. Huh?
What?
How long you been at the dock?
Since 6 o'clock.
Oh my God. How you doing, Eric?
Good, Manny. How
How's
you doing
everything?
this morning?
How's the CEO treating you today?
Pretty good.
He is under control?
As usual. As usual.
Great. To know on Channel 30, the people of viewers of Channel 30 would like to know how long you've been working this dock.
Well, I sailed out of here since 1955. I've been working this dock for 30 years.
My God, wonderful. I guess you have a kind attachment to this dock. How many boats you say you take care of here during your service, approximately?
Counting all the commercial docks and everything, about 72.
God, that's a heck of a responsibility.
And not counting our transit trade. We have a very good transit trade here.
I see. Very good, Carl. I understand that you are a resident in Florida also.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you live in Florida?
Stuart.
Stuart, Florida.
That's right.
What's you like better, Carl? Stuart or up here in Long Beach Island?
I like it in Long Beach Island better, but I have a commitment to go to Florida and count of health reasons for my wife.
I see. Well, Carl, we want to bring more tourists up this way, and I know that with good-looking and with happy dock masters like yourself, we're going to have a lot more customers up here. Do you anticipate doing this much longer?
As long as I can.
I see. Good. Well, we look forward again to seeing you here, Carl, and we'll be viewing the pole there, will you please?
By the pole.
Right by the pole. Thank you. Eric, what is your last name?
Martin.
Martin. How long have you been working at this dock, Eric?
Well,
Too long.
yeah, 5 years in October.
That's what I figured. I see. How's the Chief Executive Officer, Carl, been treating you this? Is he behaving?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he's behaving exceptionally well this morning.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that. What do you anticipate the rest of the day is going to be like?
Well, it just
Tough.
depends on how things go today.
I see. Well, okay. How long? What was I going to say? How many children do you have, Eric?
Well, we got 2 now.
2 children now, huh?
Yeah, we got 2 now.
Think you're going to be working anymore?
No, definitely
The
not.
end of the rope, huh?
Two's plenty.
Putting the cork on the barrel,
Yeah,
huh?
that's it.
Very
Carl's
good.
going to operate this afternoon.
Well, I see. Very good. Okay, thank you, Eric. Picture of Carol Ann. She's on.
Stay rolling.
Rolling. Well, look who just pulled up here. The Playboys of Long Beach Island. Here they are.
Christopher
In
Columbus.
that standing Mustang of Mark's.
Made in America.
England.
dude, yeah.
This is the recreational playground of LBI. Geiger, I heard you won the ground yesterday. Is that true? Would you mind saying a few words?
I'm going to take the fifth on that one.
Well, I appreciate you saying a few words so we can avoid that situation.
Well, let's just say that I went clamming last night.
You went clamming. What do you went clamming for? Dark clams?
I was forced to clam last
He
night.
was forced to clam last night. I
Yeah.
see.
Never again.
Never again.
Last time.
I have my doubts. I'm concerned if he can fly, even if he could fly radio control planes. What do you say about that, Mr. Gary?
I don't have much to say. Just regular incompetence is the wheel.
Let's see. How come you weren't out there trying to rescue Mr.
Incompetence.
Geiger yesterday?
Me? Well, I've been up for a good long time and had many beers and went to bed.
And
what time did you go to bed? With
10
many
o'clock.
beers in you.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, I feel that your navigational abilities would be impaired after arriving from Q-Bells.
Sure will. I don't even before get to Kubel's at the dock.
I see. Okay. Where are the gentlemen headed for now?
Where we headed?
Oh, I'm
We're
leading.
cruising
So.
BL.
He's leaving. Bob's leaving.
No, I'm leading.
Oh, he's leading.
I'm gonna get the
Oh,
map
you guys are
out.
in
They're
trouble,
gonna follow
boy. I can see
me.
that.
Send somebody out in an hour, so.
Yeah. You better check that compass mark. Very good. Okay, guys. Have a good day. See ya. Here they go, those. And the four races too. Lagoon View. Also, Missy Railroad. And last but not least, there she is, folks. Seafood. hottest crapping boat in Barnegat Lake. Woo! I'm sorry. Jeez. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. 4 aces. Home in the lagoon. Fabulous picture flicker up on the second floor there. View of our Franklin Lakes neighbor's home down here on Beach Island. Mr. and Mrs. White. Beautiful home, just recently built. And I don't think the Whites are there. But I'll have to come back another day to interview them. In the meantime, let's get a little bit home. I have said share this before. I recommend them to come down here and look. Hey, Bill. This is another view of Dick Flieger's home. Rear view, facing it from the lagoon. Famous MIDI. MIDA. Stands for Mildred and Dick. What are you doing? What are you up to today? Okay. Alright, sober it. I just took some pictures of the MIDI. I'll see you later. Now coming up on the home of a famous implant surgeon urologist, Don Benedictus. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most outstanding physicians in New Jersey. Here's a picture of the old tires wheeler, which are sold for his son. Great shape. This is a picture of the lagoon heading out towards Barnegat Lake. All different homes here. They all face this direction. That is the state of New Jersey on the opposite side, actually the mainland. This boat goes some more homes on the outward part of my bar. Shortly we shall be coming to home of that famous real estate magnate, Bob Geiger. This is the home of Mr. and Mrs. Bob Geiger. Beautiful home located on the lagoons facing the mainland. Mr. and Mrs. Geiger are apparently during the morning Sunday breakfast, and I shall shortly try to reach them. Bob's guess, I believe it's Rocco. Not sure. I hope, but sure I'll find out. Bobby!
Hey, Larry, go get our picture taken by Captain Manning.
How you doing, Bobby?
Good, get out.
I just saw Bob Jr. this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, he invited me to go for an airplane ride.
Oh, is he going today?
Yes, but I told him after yesterday's incident, no sir, no thank you. You have to take a new course in navigation. I'm taking you home again here. It's beautiful. Who's that, Larry up there?
I got my buddy Larry here.
Hiya, Larry.
Larry, how are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Relaxing again? Where's Margie
Over here.
and Phyllis?
Here.
Come on, ladies.
Oh, I like that boat.
Hi, Phyllis.
Hi, dear.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Good to see you. There goes Bob Geiger again in his famous swimming pool. Where's Margie?
Huh? You get any from here? Come, bud.
Hi, Marge.
Hi, Manny.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I can see you better this time.
Yep. How's everybody?
What are you gonna do today?
Take a boat ride.
Take a boat ride. Okay.
You wanna come by the lagoon?
See you later. Take it easy.
Going over next door for a picnic.
Stop by later.
Okay. He was over this house. They went riding. He, Gary, and Mark. They took off somewhere. I don't know where they're going. They said they were just going cruising. How you doing? Got any?
Got a dozen.
The windy.
I was here at daylight. That's when I got them.
Continuing our tour of the homes on Long Beach Island of the rich and famous. We're coming upon one of the most rich and famous. This is the home of Mr. and Mrs. Darrell Copeland. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Our fabulous Enriquez del Diablo Azul. Ladies and gentlemen, continuing our tour of the homes in Long Beach Island of rich and famous, we are now going to interview one of the most richest and famous, Captain Darrell Copeland. Hi, Darrell.
Hi, Manny.
How's everything?
Just fine, just fine. Glad you could stop by.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
What a beautiful day.
People. Say, listen, Captain, would you do us a favor? Would you? I know you just purchased this home.
Yes.
And it's a model of shore architecture. Could you describe it and give us some some comments as to the salient features of your beautiful home?
Well, it's a David Ash special. It's an upside down version with the kitchen, living room, dining room, and master bedroom upstairs, and 3 bedrooms and a family room down. We enjoy it very much. We've been in it since Memorial Day this year.
Very nice, Captain Copeland. We sort of miss you. You're not down there with us, but when we do, we're very close, regardless.
Well, there's a couple of other houses right next to me that I'm waiting for you to move over.
I see.
I'd like to invite you to move over to this lagoon and join us on the Meadow Lane properties.
Thank you, Captain Copeland. As soon as I start selling a few more automotive parts, you can be sure that I'm going to entertain your invitation, and we'll be up here shortly.
That'll be great. That'll be great.
Captain Copeland,
I need your help for fishing too.
Thank you, sir.
I miss your expertise, advice. We can find the tuna, but we haven't been able to boat them yet. So.
We'll get them. I appreciate your comments on my fishing abilities, and sir, you can always count on my sharing them with you.
Okay.
Captain Copeland, you recently purchased your new Enriquez here. That is a 42 or 44?
44.
44 footer.
Yes.
Captain Copeland, would you mind giving us a description of your boat? We'll walk over to her right now.
Okay.
And you can describe it to us as we're going there.
It's a 44 Henricus, as you said, powered by 2 6V92s. It's a great boat. Enjoy it very much. Handles well in even rough seas. We were out this past Wednesday in 8 to 10 footers trying to catch tuna, and it was a little rocky. But the boat held up well, held up better than the crew.
I see.
But all the crew made it back safely, and only one member made the green team.
I see. Was Captain Clark on this trip with you?
Yes, Captain Clark was on this trip, and he managed to lose the one fish that we did hook up.
Well, that was to be expected.
He
claims his hands got in his way.
he claims that the flying gaff straightened out on him, which it did do, but you know, I can't accept that as justification for losing that big tuna that I worked so hard to get up beside the boat. But we got the gaff straightened out. I took it over to Dr. Chuck, and he put the torch on it, straightened it out, re-hardened it, and we're ready to go again.
I see, Captain Copeland. I think the only thing that would fly in there was not the gaff. I think it was Mr. Captain Darrell. I mean, Captain Clark was the one flying.
Yeah, he was flying. He almost went overboard, but that.
Well, he's always impressed me with his fishing abilities. And as you know, he's been voted this year the outstanding captain that spent most time on shore. Yes, he says he's growing flowers in his fish box.
Yes, that's what I understand.
Yes, he said he's devoting more time to try and merit that award. Let's take a picture of the boat from the other view there.
Okay, let's. Yes, I think he's kind of rivaling Jay Pojednik for growing most flowers in fish boxes.
Well, I interviewed him the other day, Captain Darrell, and he said to me, I asked him, This boat looks awfully clean. Does he ever use it for fishing? He says, never. His rods are constantly clean. And I said, what are you saving them for posterity? He said, yes. But he's waiting for the big fish to come in, like the tuna and the fluke and all that kind of stuff.
That's right.
But I said, it's a fluke, he never catches a fish. Oh, well,
Yeah, okay.
Captain Darrell, would you do me a favor, give me a translation of what El Diablo Azul means?
Yes, that's the devil blue.
The blue devil.
And in Spanish, of course, the adjective comes after the noun.
Yes.
But it stands for the blue devil.
Right,
yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Wonderful. That's a very nice name, very attractive name. Is your boat is fully air conditioned, I understand?
Yes. Downstairs is air conditioned. The upstairs is air conditioned when it's got the 3.0 air conditioning. You open all the windows and run it at 30 knots, and it gets air conditioned up there.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I understand you'll be taking this beautiful looking rig down to your condominium in Florida. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, we're going to leave the last week in October to take it back to Ocean Reef and keep it there this winter. We had it there last year and enjoyed it very much. Caught a lot of sailfish down there. I think that boat maybe is just a southern boat. It can't catch Yankee fish.
Yes.
So we're going to get her back down in southern waters and get the stink out of the box.
No, I don't think it's a boat that can fish. I think it's your assistants, like Captain Clark there, who is not giving it his all, I think, out there. You have to get that boy to work a little bit more. He's been landlocked too much. He's working at it.
He's getting sand in his, yeah, he's getting rocks in his shoes.
Instead of sand, he's getting rocks in his shoes. That's right. Captain Copeland, would you do me a favor? Is your lovely wife home?
Yes, she is.
Would you
yes.
ask her if she'd step out on the porch, please,
Okay.
to appear on Channel 13?
Okay.
Thank you.
Just a moment.
Shirley! Shirley!
Ladies and gentlemen, that famous, the wife of the famous seafaring captain, Darrell Copeland. Hi, Shirley.
Hi, Manny.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you?
Did you recuperate from yesterday?
Well, maybe.
You look good. You got the blood color. You're not white. You're nice and red.
Well, that's good. Well, when you're rich and famous, you
Yes.
have color in your face.
Yes, that's what we've been doing. We've been interviewing the homes that are rich and famous on LBI here.
I see. And
We
this
just want to say, have you say a few words for all the neighbors.
well,
Shirley, we want to compliment you on your beautiful home.
thank you.
And we hope you have many pleasant and happy and healthful years here, Shirley.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to say anything to your neighbors, the Clarks or the Pajeniks, a few words for them?
Yes. Come on
Okay.
over.
Come on over? Okay.
Come on over and join us.
Great. Good. We'll do that.
Okay.
I told him that there's 3 houses left here,
Yes.
and we're waiting for them to
We're
well,
waiting for
move over.
Alma Road.
We're now doing a tape on all the homes of the rich and famous in the Long Beach Island.
Yeah.
And
well, where
one
are
of the
they?
most rich and famous is located right here at the tip of the island. So I want to congratulate you on your beautiful Bertram.
Thank you, Manny.
And would you give us a description of the boat, Lenny? Engine capacity and all that kind of stuff?
Well, okay. Talk to you a little bit about it. It's a 50-foot Bertram, and we just brought it up from Miami a couple of weeks ago. Had a nice trip. The weather was a little bit lousy, but had a nice trip anyway. Kind of looking forward to bringing it back down now. Going to keep it in Palm Beach this winter.
Palm Beach. Hey, I'm going to be right by you there.
Yeah, well, Booby has a condo on Stinger Island.
Yeah, I have one on North Palm Beach.
Uh-huh.
Up on Old Port Cove Condominium. Do you know what that is?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I have one right there on the fifth floor.
I didn't
Gary's
know
been
that.
staying there during his college.
Well, I was going to keep the boat at Old Port Cove.
Oh, that's a super
But
place.
Cannonsport, where I'm going to keep it, is a little bit closer to the inlet
I see.
and a little bit more private. I kind of like that.
I see. Okay, continue, Lenny.
But anyway, regarding the boat, I'm just changing oil now, as you can see. It has 8B92 General Motors diesels, Detroit diesels, 1,000-gallon capacity fuel, 200 gallons of water. That's pretty much on it that any condominium would have. Track masher, central vacuum system, a couple of TVs,
stereos, CD player.
Well, in reality, you got a floating condominium, Lenny.
Yeah, pretty much so.
So your wife doesn't have to work too much.
No, I gotta work to keep it clean now.
Linda, what do you think about the boat? Would you say a few words? Are you pretty, oh, that's not Linda. Sorry. Where's Linda? There she is. Linda. Hi, Linda.
Oh, I thought you just pointed me for
Right church front view. Linda, what do you think about the boat? Are you happy?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. It's great. Everything I could want unless a good fishing machine. So.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Well, you have you don't have a condom down there. The entrance to lagoon, Idle Harbor. This is where we end our many fishing trips. And which I think will be the end of this tape. Nope. We have one more person to, ladies and gentlemen. That is the home of the picture famous wood plant surgeon, Tom Di Benedictus. I hope that he'll be around the bend when I get there so we can have a quick interview. There's
You got it on?
Yes.
Good morning. It's up. Good afternoon. It's now, the sun is now, yes, it's 12:07 p.m. Cocktail time.
I see, very good.
Actually, that's daylight saving time. If you looked at the sun, you'd know. See, the sun would be directly up, but it's over here a little bit. So really, it's 11 o'clock sun time, 12 o'clock Eastern daylight savings time. And welcome to, this is Casa de Benedictus, our lovely home here on Long Beach Island. We love it here. We look at the entire bay. Manny, if you would, just give them a view of that bay all the way down to the bridge. That's incredible, isn't it?
I'll be glad to. Dr. Benedictus, you are a very fortunate individual to have such an outstanding, breathtaking view of
It is
the
wonderful,
bay.
and I come here just for the peace of it.
I come here just for a piece, but it's tough to get.
Manny, I can't comment on camera about what's tough for you. Why don't you take a look at my neighbor over here, Don O'Connor. Show Don. We have channel.
Benedictus, I'm sorry for that short intermission. We had battery failure, and as my wife says, you should always keep your batteries charged. I'm trying hard to do that, but those things happen sometimes and just fall down.
Over here, Charlie. Say hello
Charlie.
to Mr. Myers.
Beautiful dog. What type of dog is that, Doctor? Steering Poodle. Is he a blue blood?
Absolutely. This dog is a water retriever.
Waterproof?
Yes, he's a water retriever. He is a sight and smell retriever. Magnificent dog. Brilliant. He can read.
He can read?
Yes. When I'm here alone in the wintertime.
He reads to you?
He stays with me on weekends sometimes, and at night he comes up and sits by my side just like this. And I'm telling you, you wouldn't believe it.
What does your wife say about that?
Well, my wife knows that I'm down here just, repairing things, keeping things in order.
You know what I mean? I say sleeping with a dog.
He doesn't sleep with me. He's not allowed on my bed. Nobody's allowed on
I
my
thought she's
bed.
the only one allowed to sleep with you.
Only two-legged people allowed on my bed.
I see. Dr. Benedictus, I understand that your field of specialty is urology. Is that correct, sir?
I'm a neurologist. I take care of people with neurologic problems.
Neurologic problems. Well, I have a lot of those. But I understand you specialize in implants.
I'm an implant specialist.
See, what type of things do we implant?
Implant devices that make men whole again. Yes, they have the spirit of love in them, instilled and activated at will. Yeah, it's an amazing process.
Well, I'll tell you, there's about 3 captains in this immediate area that I know that you could help very quickly.
Well, I can help them, and when I'm done with them, they'll be able to take their vessels out for cruises and be ready at a moment's notice.
I thought you were talking about another kind of vessel.
Whatever comes to mind.
Well, could you think if the three of us came, I'm referring to the three captains that you know, I'd rather not mention any names because it's embarrassing at this particular time, or rather personal. You think if we all came at one time, you'd give us a wholesale price?
I could give a group discount.
Group discount?
Yes.
Very good. We're looking forward to that group discount.
Group discount. Of course, the guy who gets done last, I'll be a little tired. So he may get a bigger discount because he's a little more at risk.
Nice. Well, make sure you put me number one on the operating table, please.
No discount for number one. No premium for number one. Regular charge for number two, and a discount for number three.
Well, Doctor, I'll be glad to pay for that premium.
I want you, Manny, to take a look at my flagpole. Have
Yes.
you seen one?
Yes.
We have the United Nations up there representing whenever we're down. Manny, we have the Ireland flag, the Italian flag, and of course the flag of the United States. Representing the Coco, representing the national background of people who live here.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well,
Charlie was over here trying to chase after boats. I'm trying to break him of that habit.
I see. Well, if I threw a couple of fish at him every once in a while, he'd break.
Well, what I see, last time he got a hold of a boat, man, he was terrible. He crunched it.
Crunched it?
Yeah.
Jesus, he's a heck of a
very
cruncher, that
strong. Oh,
dog.
he's a killer. He's a
Well,
killer.
I'll tell you what. Next time I come here with a load of bluefish, I'm going to start throwing a few at him. He'll never bark at another boat again.
All you have to do is splash him with water.
Okay.
And he'll say, no, no, no.
Dr. D. Benedictus, I'm glad that you're. In fact, I'm happy and proud that you are proud of your heritage, you and your wife's heritage. If I explain those flags, those emotional ties and bounds, you can see are still in this family. And even though the American flag is numero uno up there, it's certainly nice to see that you have those feelings for the old country.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Have you seen my Canyon Runner?
Never.
You got to see this. This Canyon Runner too.
Thank you,
This
sir.
is the boat I take to the canyon. I go whale fishing mostly.
Whale fishing.
I go right for the big one. Cetaceans. We go for the cetaceans. I have a citation for the cetaceans that I've cited.
Well, someone told me that, I didn't know you were a whale fisherman. Someone told me you had a good liking for mermaids.
I do. I catch them. I catch them sort of like up with the tail, a little tail, just a small piece of there. I hook them on the tail.
I see. Okay, let's
take a look at there.
To the Canyon Runner.
There it is, Canyon Runner. You'll notice it says Grady White, but
Grady
make
White.
no mistake about it. This is a giant tuna catching machine.
I see.
I go out to the canyon, out to the Hudson Canyon. I travel 90 miles by myself.
By yourself?
Because of the weight restrictions that I have to put up on the boat. Naturally I have to pack a lot of gas. I carry about 12 5-gallon cans in addition to a full load of gas. 100 gallons I'll take with me, and I can make the canyon and back. And I just have enough to get back. If there's a little bit of rough seas, sometimes I'll run out of fuel.
I see. Well, I run out of fuel every once in a while myself, which is nothing. I mean, on land I run out of fuel, not on the ocean. I wouldn't dare run out of fuel on the ocean because, you know, the reputation I have as a seafaring captain, I couldn't have that blemish my record.
I know Captain Clark ran out of fuel one time.
Well, he constantly runs out of fuel.
Captain Clark, we call him Dipstick Clark.
What do you call him?
Dipstick Clark.
Dipstick Clark, I see.
Dipstick, you know, he checks the boat with the dipstick. And he puts it in, and if there's fuel in there, he says, okay. And he takes off.
I see. He can
but
still...
his dipstick, I think, is shorter than it used to be. And so...
Are you working on his dipstick, or...?
His dipstick is different. And I think it's shorter. But he's got a different dipstick anyway. Yeah. Take it from me, I know.
I know, being your physician, I can see you speak with a lot of authority.
He's got his dipstick, and he dips it, and
and if it comes up moist, he's okay. He thinks.
I see.
But he ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Hey.
You ran out of gas. Listen, that being taking a lot of confidentiality here. Do you think that Captain Clark may be one of those 3 captains I was talking about?
I can't comment on that. You know better than that. You
I'm
know
sorry,
better
sir.
than that.
Well, this was only in strictly a lot of confidence. But let's change the subject. Pork. Captain Clark and his dipstick.
I want you to notice how clean this boat is.
This boat is a super boat. I understand this is the type boat that Captain Pajitnik has. It's never used for fishing.
This boat has what? Oh, of course this boat is used for
I'm
fishing.
sorry, sir.
I've caught fish with this boat.
You have?
Yes.
Mm.
I've scrubbed. No, Charlie. No! Oh my God! There he goes. He's gonna attack that boat. There goes that. You hear him? He's got it. He's got the boat. Oh my
Don't
God!
worry, I'm going to get him out of that habit. I'm going to throw a couple bluefish at him next time. He'll never chase a boat again.
Come here, Charles. Come over here.
I don't know what to do with his
Leave the boat
hairdresser.
alone, Charlie. Oh,
I don't know what to do with his hairdresser, but he'll never chase a boat again.
Charlie, behave yourself.
Dr. Lbi Interviews, is your lovely wife here?
She is, but she's unavailable for interview today.
Why is
On
that?
the advice of her agent. Apparently, she's under contract.
Well, I see.
And she says she doesn't want to violate her patents
I see.
or her contract.
So you think it'll be we won't have the honor of having her talk a little bit with us?
I don't think so. Charlie,
convince her.
Nancy, she go bring her out. And tell her, Charlie, tell her that
CC Build the Mills here.
her contract is okay.
Nancy!
One side, Charlie.
Nancy! Did she get lost by any chance, Tom?
She's
Or?
on the phone with her daughter.
Oh, she's on the phone with her daughter. Okay. Well, that's
with Amy from
that's good.
Colorado.
Okay. Say, listen, Tom. We're having a cocktails at 5 o'clock with all our captains. Are going to come and preview the Channel 13 showing of these
When
flicks
is that?
today. You think
I
you and
have
Nancy
guests.
come over about five-ish for
I
a
have
drink?
guests. I have guests coming
have
for
guests.
dinner at 6.
Well, that's
Maybe later.
later. Sure.
Maybe later in the evening.
Later, we'll be home all evening and tomorrow.
Where are the captains going to be congregating later?
We'll make sure we'll be there till later because they're coming over, and
So
we'll look forward to seeing you and Nancy there.
after I get rid of my guests.
Your guess, I see. Okay. Well, Doctor, thank you so much
Have
for
you-
this
Oh,
wonderful
my
interview.
pleasure.
You've
My
been
pleasure.
inspiring. You've been an inspiration to other people who may want to move in this area. The view of your home, I gotta say, is breathtaking, and I'm glad to have you as a neighbor. Look forward to your friendship and your graciousness for many years. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, and tell the other 2 captains, Daryl and Jay,
Yes.
and Grant, watch their dipsticks.
Okay.
They'll
that's-
run out of gas.
Well, we'll close this segment of the interview with those words of wisdom by Dr. Tom Lbi Interviews. Watch your dipsticks.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
God.
Well, here we are, celebrating Ryan's first birthday. There's Kobe looking at the crabs. How do we do, Bub? Did we get any?
The bait is ripe. Ripe.
The bait is ripe.
You have about 5 big ones in there.
Let's take a look in here.
Mostly females.
What's coming up? Anything?
Thanks.
Heavy, right?
It's ripe, Carmen. That's why I said
That's
it's
right.
ripe.
Got a lot of crabs in there.
Yeah, you got quite a few in here.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
What? They changed. They took all the
Here comes Papa Joey over there.
pine trees.
He's looking at the other way, the other direction. Papa Joey there.
Look at the back of that sink. That's the stump of one, Joe, in the back of that sink.
How you doing, Sandy?
Hi, oh man, get out. Goodbye.
Good to see you.
Love
No, wait, listen. I want to say welcome you back to Long Beach Island.
It's nice to be back here. It's
Yeah.
too bad I had to leave. When we going fishing?
Well, let's forget that, because how long are you going to stay here first?
Until Saturday. Oh,
Till
I don't
Saturday.
know. I don't know.
Mr. Lau will have rough weather till Saturday. Why don't you stay the rest of September?
I can't. I have to go back to school.
I got to go back to school.
There's mosquitoes biting me. I must leave.
No, stay here.
I had to do tea.
Ah, where you going?
Bye.
Who we else? Oh, there's. Say a few words there, Jake. Jake, say a few words for the camera. Come on, big boy.
Here's your partner.
Jake.
He's not crying.
Come on, Jake.
What's the matter with Ryan?
Ronnie, hi, Ronnie.
You're wet.
How you doing?
Okay, fine.
What's up? And where's Ryan?
Right here.
There he is.
Hi, Ryan.
Birthday boy.
Hey, big boy.
Birthday, happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Ryan. Happy birthday to you. Cindy. Hi, Cindy. How you doing, Cindy?
Fine, thank you.
How's everything?
Fine, thank you.
You look like a Hollywood starlet there. Come on, let's see your pretty face. Come on, Cindy. What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
I just woke up.
Just woke up?
She
Okay.
just woke up.
All right.
Gary just woke up.
There
Everybody
he is.
just woke
He's
up.
talking already, this kid.
Look at this. What does this
What?
look like sitting here?
Let me see. Bring it in closer.
It's Booby
Hold it.
and the guy sitting there.
Oh, that's Mr. Kobe.
No, the other guy in the back.
Guy in the back. Who's?
Papa Pyrrhus.
Oh, Grandpapa Pierre.
See the arms? How he's
I'm
sitting?
getting my suit
Yep.
on.
If you look quick, you think it's Papa Pyrrhus.
Okay. Well, what do you say for
He used to
Ryan's
have
first
his.
birthday?
He used to have his. Me?
Yeah, how do you feel for being a grandmother?
I like being a grandmother. I got a gorgeous grandson. What do you think?
That's right.
Huh? Say I'm a grandma. My grandma
James.
loves
Hi
me.
there.
How you doing?
He's my little
Yeah,
boy.
lovely son there.
Thank
He's my
you.
little boy now.
How do you feel about being a one-year-old mother?
Oh, I didn't get any older, just him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I didn't get any older either. I have to get younger because he's heavy. Huh?
Here's Rosemary again. I got her finally.
She runs away. Look at
I'll
him.
get
Look at him.
Oh, really?
Say hi. How
Hi,
big
Ryan.
is Ryan? How big is Ryan? So big. How big is Ryan?
All right.
So big.
All right. Hey.
Hi, Grandpa.
Dance a little bit. Dance a little bit.
Hello, Ryan.
Dance, dance, dance.
Son's got him.
All right, save it for the after. Good boy.
Hi, Jakey.
It's Ryan Myers.
Come over here.
Who is it?
Uh-oh, you can't. Come on, get up here. Stand up. Come on, get up. My grandma. Attaboy. He wants to get in here. Look at that.
Oh, here he
Hey,
is.
attaboy.
Oh.
That's it. Look how beautiful that dog is. See that? That's Grandpa's best friend. That's the friend. Here's Mr. Gary. How you doing, Gary?
Hair and cut
right in.
Here's your
Get a picture.
Here. He just washed his
Picture of my
hands.
The Long Beach
Take
Island
Gary
Playboy.
with-
Hello.
There he
My
is.
hands are cold, Ryan. My hands are
Alright.
freezing.
It's all over.
Yeah, he doesn't like me.
That's it for Uncle
It
Gary.
says, Gary, we got bad breath.
That's it. Breath, pits, everything.
Yeah.
You name it.
You didn't clean underneath your arms this morning.
I'm gonna go look at the baby tree over here.
Go ahead. Go little baby
The
sleep.
basil. There's a lot of basil there.
I know.
Me?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to either make a cake or go get a cake for
Uh-huh.
later.
Yes. What else?
And that's about it. We'll
Okay.
have lunch later or dinner, whatever. I don't know.
Take a nice, easy day.
Yes,
Okay.
I had a difficult day yesterday.
You had a what kind of day?
It wasn't difficult. It was busy. It was a busy day.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, today I have a little less busy one.
Today
There
I
he
have
is
my
again.
little
He
boy.
wants to be out of the sun. Ryan. Now he's smiling nice. See? He's out in the sun.
He doesn't
Now
like the
Uncle
sun.
Ryan's
I
coming
don't
over
know.
here. What do you say, Ryan?
Hey, kiddo.
Huh?
What are you doing?
There he is.
You're touching my father's camera.
Ryan. Big boy Ryan. Look at that. Ryan. Ryan. And there's Jake, my best friend. Hey, Jakey. Huh?
No.
You talking? Why?
He's talking.
Come on, talk a little bit.
Talking.
Come on, Jake. Huh?
He wants to do something. He doesn't want you to waste time.
Huh? What's the matter? Okay. Yeah? Okay.
Between the dog and the baby.
yellow leaves. And they got this fungus.
Not doing anything.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's got his color back to normal.
Yep.
He's not flush white anymore.
Back, not dehydrated anymore. Ready to go.
Yes, Grandma. There's Ryan starting over his first bottle. All right, Ryan. Look at that kid hit
Jake's
that ball.
bummed. You're playing with the camera.
All right. All right, Ryan.
What he wants. He's ready.
Sorry, take mine, man. Just look through there. You don't have to touch anything. Don't touch it. As long as that red light's on.
Manny, where was the goal? What did he say?
Here I am
Red
with
light's not on, green light's on.
the one on the left.
Yeah, it's green.
He
Okay.
doesn't know colors.
I'm here with man's best friend. And like Grandma says, this is the only dog that likes me. Only dogs like me. This is my best friend. Wave on TV. Jake, wave on TV. Turn around this way.
Wave.
Get up here.
Wave, Jake.
Get up
Wave.
here. Get up here.
He can wave, right? Tell
Go
him
over
it
there.
is the way.
Wave a little bit.
to make this
Say hi.
wider.
No, don't touch anything. Hi, big boy. Hey, how you doing? Huh? Hey, I'm waving. All right. Well, I have one more interview to do now, and at the Whites, and I think that whole tape of
Joe
LBI
Burke.
we finished. No, we have to go do Joe Burke. You know, there'll be a little bit more left on there for Joe Burke. And my friend is here.
Oh, the basil's
A big pest.
Hey, buddy.
Oh man, he's at it again.
Hi, Bub.
Hi, man.
What are you doing today, Bub?
Well, today is Memorial Day. Well, I'm sorry, Labor Day.
Labor Day.
And I'm doing a little labor.
For labor.
Cutting my trees back, cutting the basil back. Your
Nice.
son Joey says once basil get flowers, you have to trim the flowers off.
Otherwise, it's drying
So
out.
that's what we just did.
That's right. Very good.
Throw them back in the
Little Labor Day exercise,
Gary,
right?
Gary knows about basil. Gary does the same thing. He puts them in water and they reroot.
The seeds on the top, I just
What do you want, honey?
throw them in the pot.
Not my help.
Yes, Ryan.
The screw is stripped when I took it out, and it's still stripped and I can't get it back in.
Well, why are you taking it out for?
Because I said
You want to do the teak?
I took it off to do the teak.
Oh, that's nice. I got an electric screwdriver in case you need it.
You do?
Yes. I have right on the table there. It'll come out easy.
I have to put it back in. Is it reversible?
Yes. Coming good?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. You're under control now?
With your son's help, yes I am, thank you.
Okay.
That's cute.
My father says for 3 women, it couldn't be that every.
Army, you must have got surmised about that, huh?
Yeah. He
Look
thought
at
we were
those
poor.
beautiful tomatoes.
Well, getting a little bit more flowers, man. Maybe we'll have them for the next month or so.
Yeah.
I don't think we will. Yours look better than ours. Ours are drier, don't you think, Annie?
You think ours get more sun here?
I think so.
Hey, how can this get more? Ours are in the
Well, look
sun
at
over
your
there.
plants and look at these.
Well, who gave them more plants this year? More
Huh?
tomatoes. We did. He
Oh, we
kept
got a
them in
lot
the
of
pots too
tomatoes.
long.
We did.
Yeah. We
got a lot of tomatoes, but
lost.
right now they're exhausted.
We almost lost.
Flowers there, Rosemary.
Beautiful roses.
Second bloom.
Manny, did you see this flower?
Which one? I'm sorry, that wasn't on. Ladies and gentlemen, continuing our tour of Long Beach Island, we will now be interviewing Captain Joe Burke of the Danrick. He is one of the outstanding offshore fishermen, specialized in bluefish and tuna. Captain Burke has been a charter captain in this area for many years, and I'd like to interview him at this time. Captain Burke, inasmuch as we're trying to get more people to come down here to charter the fishing boats in Long Beach Island, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Captain Burke, would you mind describing your boat, the year built, and how she's powered and everything? Give me a little background as to your boat and how many people you are capable of chartering with.
Well, we charter 6.
Speak a little louder, please.
We only take 6. Shut it off for a minute. I want to say something.
Okay.
That they shouldn't.
Your boat, what's the make of your boat?
Don't record this now. Don't record.
Joe, Bert, would you please describe your boat? The name
My
of your-
boat's 40 foot.
40 foot.
Chris Grant.
Chris Grant.
Well found. A safe boat. Has
Speak
been
a little loud.
inspected.
Speak a little louder, please.
Has been inspected. Has been passed by the insurance company, by the surveyors. She's in very good shape. She's a twin diesel, capable of going up to 100 miles offshore.
Do you have any few openings for the rest of the season, or are you fully chartered?
Well, I don't think anybody's fully chartered, but we're pretty busy.
I see. How did you find this season with the pollution problem and all that?
Well, I really truthfully don't see a pollution problem, but then maybe my eyes aren't that good. But I haven't seen any pollution.
I see. That has affected your business, all this publicity on
Well,
the
the
pollution
publicity hasn't helped us.
problem? It hasn't helped you.
But I think they're very sadly misinformed. And a lot of the stuff that they're putting out, they haven't researched it because we don't have that kind of pollution. There's labor.
I see. Captain Burke, would you tell me how long have you been in this area? How long have you been chartering boats in this and work in this area?
About 30 years.
About 30 years have been
27 years to be exact.
I see. Would you describe how this was in the beginning, this island, and a little background on it?
Well, originally it was an island where we had mostly fishermen and some cottages, but it became a family island. And originally right here we had 57 charter boats.
I see.
We didn't have any head boats then, but we originally had 57 charter boats. But then people got bringing bigger crowds down, so they got bigger boats, and eventually it developed into a real fishing center.
I see.
And the boats from this area, from Barnegat Light, go all over the ocean to 100 miles off and you can catch any kind of fish you want by coming to Barnegat. You know, within reason.
Within reason. I see. Very good. Your specialty is what, sir?
Well, I like to go tuna fishing more than anything else, but generally most of our fish, we catch bluefish, a few stripers, some flounder, a few weak fish, but most of the fish we catch are bluefish.
I see. Well, you have an outstanding reputation as a captain which really catches bluefish, and if anybody can get them, you do.
Well, most of the fellas down here are pretty good fishermen. The caliber of the fishermen down here is far, far above what they are in other places. Of course, I'm prejudiced, but the caliber of fishermen that I see down here are far above what they are in other places.
I see. You almost catch any kind of fish down here, is that correct?
Pretty much.
I see. Did you ever catch a gefilte fish?
No, sir. We leave that for the synagogues on Friday night.
I see. Never caught a gefilte fish.
Well,
there's a lot of Jewish people up there that like to come down fishing. If they ever caught a gefilte fish, I'm sure you get more of a...
Well, you can't just catch a gefilte fish.
Why is that?
Because you got to catch a carp, and then you got to catch a whitefish, and you got to know how to make it.
Oh, I see.
And the modern Jewish woman today buys it in a jar, and it costs her much less money and is much better prepared.
I see. The Jewish American princesses don't want to make gefilte fish.
Well, my wife still makes
Your
it.
wife is not a Jewish American princess.
Well,
she's the old
she's
time.
Jewish American.
Yes, but she's not a princess.
She's born here and she's raised here.
Yes.
And she was raised by an aunt who was, they're strongly Jewish, but they made the gefilte fish is no more than fish hamburgers.
Fish hamburger, exactly. That's
And it depends on who makes them, how good they are.
Yes, I see. Very good. Captain Burke, we've been thinking about doing another series, possibly on your boat, catching some bluefish. Do you think that,
yes,
in order to make it a little more vivid, I'm sure you understand that.
Yes.
When do you think it may be available for something like that?
Well, you've got to get the weather. The middle of the week is the best time because we're busy on the weekends.
I see. Very good. Okay, Captain Burke, it's been really a pleasure interviewing you here, and I'd just like to get that decal of yours so they can see it on TV.
Yes, sir.
And also what I'd like to do is get this, the sign, your sign here, Dan Rick. Captain Burke, what does Dan Rick stand for?
My two sons.
Your two
Dan
sons?
and Rick.
I see. I understand they're outstanding famous lawyers, is that correct?
Well, I never say that, but they are. If you look in the lawyers have a page called Who's Who, a book,
yes,
a publication, Who's Who in Law. You will find their names in there.
I'm sure you're pretty happy about that.
Yes, my daughter is also
Your daughter's also an attorney?
A criminal attorney.
I see. I'd hate to get in trouble with you, sir.
I don't make trouble.
If I ever got in
I
trouble
have
with
never
you,
been sued in my life. I've been in business for myself since I was 24 years old. That's 50 years.
I see.
And I've never been sued.
I see. Well, in order to people book your boat, I can see they can call telephone number 609-494-6755.
That's or 215
yes
743
I see
4847.
When can I call these numbers?
Well, anytime.
I see.
We're mostly down here, but we are in the city.
Do you sleep late?
I don't know what that means.
I mean, I don't want them bothering you, calling you late at night or early in the morning. We'd like to get a right time for them.
Call me 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 in the afternoon.
As long as they have a check in hand, is that correct?
Well, I like money. I've got 3 girlfriends to keep.
3 girlfriends?
Yes.
I see. Someone told me, by the way, I don't want to be a little...
Well,
listen, confidentiality.
at my age, not my age, you need a lot of encouragement.
Someone told me, ladies and gentlemen, continuing our tour of the homes of the rich and famous and the movie challenge, we are now going to have the pleasure of interviewing the home of Colonel and Mrs. White. As you can see, they are joined here by a guest, Mr. Rodney and Alice Renee of Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. Bill, I about to say Colonel White. Colonel White, I understand that you recently retired to this area. Would you explain why you made that decision?
Well, I had a crazy friend that lives about 2 lagoons over, a Portuguese fisherman, and he had me down for a weekend, and I just got hooked on the area.
I see.
And so we decided to settle down here on the sandbar.
I see. Did you remember the agreement that you made with that Portuguese fisherman?
Yes, he was to get a certain percentage of
the profits.
Profit when I sell.
None of the loss of the profits.
Yes, when I sell.
The loss was for your account. The profit.
Yeah, that's true. When I sell, but I come from a family of long livers.
I see. What kind of
not
liver?
these kind of livers. You know, they live long.
Oh, they live long.
100, 200 years. So
I see.
Stick around.
Well, that Portuguese fisherman, he's got a memory like an elephant.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
I remember a verbal commitment is just as serious as a written.
I don't remember his name.
You don't? I think his name is Pyers.
No, that's not it. No, I don't think so. Ginsburg or something like that.
Mrs. White, I see you're enjoying this conversation. Evidently, you're a witness to what Mr.
Oh, absolutely.
I see. Mrs. White, while you are living in this beautiful area down here, would you comment or make a few comments as to why you agreed to come to this area?
Well, I'm married to one that wanted to have his own boat, and at the time I wasn't seeing too well, and he figured he was beached. So that's how come we settled on the water.
I see. Beaten which way?
Beached.
Oh,
no
beached,
boat.
Beached.
Right, no boat.
I see.
So he figured he'd have to settle for living in a house on the water instead of in a boat.
Oh, okay.
And this way we're halfway between our kids.
I see.
Which works out well.
Very, very good.
But it's a lovely area.
But I still have my boat. If you pan to your right, you can see my yacht sitting
Well,
out
we'll come to that yacht later, sir.
Oh, later.
Right now, I'd like to speak to your other yacht. I know you're a man that had many indulgences in life, have good taste. Would you mind describing your other, your trawler to us? I understand you're owner of a trawler.
Yes.
What type of trawler is that, sir?
Well, it's a Marine Trader.
Marine Trader.
44 foot. 15 beam, draws 4.3. We keep her down on the Chesapeake.
I see. Why do you keep her down there?
Because she's 8.5 knots to the wall, and I don't think I'd get out the inlet here. The water runs so fast. No,
Right.
it's much better.
I understand you're in the charter business. Is that correct?
Yes, but it hasn't been too good this year.
Why is that? Because the stock market's been down.
People are sitting on their hands and not spending their money.
I see. Sitting on their hands?
Yeah, or whatever, their wallets.
Their wallet.
Their wallet. Well, sitting on your hands not bad. It's all according to whether you have it up or down.
I see. Good. Very good. Well, thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Mr. White. I'd like to hear a few words here from Mr. Rod Renee. Mr. Renee is recuperating from his recent visit to Shaker's Go-Go Bar. Blood has come back to him. Is that correct, Mr. Renee? Are you recuperating from your the recent visit to Shaker's Go-Go Bar?
I certainly am recuperating from that, and I anticipate a relapse, so I'll have to return to Shaker's Go-Go Bar for a little auxiliary treatment.
I see. You're a glutton for punishment. Is that correct, sir?
No, I'm a glutton for pleasure.
Mr. Renee, I understand that you're a retired executive from the Grand Union. Is that correct?
That's correct.
How long have you been retired, sir?
5 years, and they've been doing poorly ever since I left.
I see.
Turned over 4 times since I left.
Yes, I can see that.
No matter how often they call, my wife won't let me take the phone.
I don't blame you. Do you ever anticipate coming out of retirement, sir?
Out of retirement?
Yes.
Well, of course, Grand Union thought for my 30 years with them that I was retired for the 30 years, and I just come out of it when I retired.
I see. Come out of it. Okay, that makes sense. You were retired for 30 years.
And I've really only been working for 5.
Oh, you were called reverse working.
I haven't taken any food stamps.
I don't blame you.
I'm going to apply for those next month.
Hey, Mr. Rene, I think you ought to go to Hollywood. So you have a very good sense of humor.
I thought so too, but
Yes.
Alice didn't think so.
No, the walk and do you good, sir.
She wrote. That's what Alice thought too. She asked me to walk slow and take care.
Nice.
But of course, I have to give you the inside scoop on why I'm here. I come down to tell all my wonderful friends from Franklin Lakes that I've taken up prediction and I'm being a seer.
I see. Are you becoming a tarot card reader?
Oh yes, I do that too. And all the things I do besides the cards.
Yes.
And I was born with a veil, you know, so that gives me a special talent. And that special talent tells me that I should make a study, and I made the study that it told me to make. And what the study actually came out, and I used the tarot cards and all to verify it, is that everyone that lives in Long Beach Island should take warning, and I'm giving you a sincere scoop on this, that October the 10th, 1989, there is going to be another hurricane that will sweep the island into the bay. And that all my friends here should sell, and sell very, very fast.
So cheap.
And don't take any second mortgages.
I see. You want them to sell cheap so you can buy.
Yes.
Watch him, he's looking for a place down at the shore.
I see your particular tarot card reading says you're going to get rich quickly.
I thank you very much.
Here's lovely Mrs. Renee in her nice white outfit here, relaxing, having her afternoon cocktail, I think. Is that a cocktail?
No, that's
Mrs. Renee?
ice water.
Speak a little louder, please.
Ice water.
Ice water. You know, you get rusty with ice water. Mrs. Renee, would you please let me have your comments as to how you see this type of living down in Long Beach Island?
Wonderful. If I didn't have to work for a living to take care of my retired husband, I could live here too.
I think it was Portuguese fishermen that it was maybe before that recommended you come to this buy at this particular
A few
spot.
years ago.
Yes. You didn't heed his advice, correct?
No, unfortunately.
Well, I see,
I was willing, but my soothsayer over here didn't pay attention.
Who wasn't in the card, so to speak.
Well, that Portuguese fisherman he's a tarot card reader himself. And if you had heeded his advice, you would have been in the money today.
Absolutely, I would have been retired also.
Instead of being, yes, you could have been one of the rich and famous instead of being one of the poor and unknown. Oh well, that's
the phrase.
That's an entire card.
I'm healthy. That's important.
Well, folks, I'll tell you, it's been a pleasure interviewing you.
Oh, it's been our pleasure, Manny.
Mr. White here was going to show us his second yacht.
I will call you, though, by the way, when I find out what that gentleman, that Portuguese fisherman's name was, because we got to get him on the record. He's entitled to a lot of money when I sell.
I see. Boy, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Listen,
I don't know where I could find him, but I'll look.
Don't you worry about that, sir. I'll follow up.
You please follow up on that, will you?
I sure will. Mr. White, would you please describe your second yacht?
Oh, yes.
May I take a picture of her, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Would
This
you?
This is an antique.
Yes.
They used it in a recent film on Golden Pond.
Golden Pond.
Yes. Yes. It's 30 years old,
Yes.
but it has a 10-year-old engine on there, so it's been upgraded.
Yes.
And the life jackets work.
Yes, they
the
do.
The lighting doesn't, but we don't use it at night.
I see.
I can't see too well at night.
Yes. Well, I was thinking, couldn't you use this as a tender to your other yachts?
No, I wouldn't have it within 100 miles of it. Make it look bad.
I don't blame you. I see. Who was the previous owner of this outstanding yacht?
The gentleman over there. He just ran in the house to get out of the way.
I see.
The rich fellow over there with all the boats.
Otherwise, he doesn't want to be associated with this yacht.
He took me for a bundle.
He's also a previous Franklin Lakes dweller.
He's a Franklin
Yes?
Laker.
Oh, yes.
I see. What's the gentleman's name?
Dan Davis.
Dan Davis.
Yes.
Where did Dan live?
He lived up
He
in
lives there now,
Alpine.
but
An Alpine.
You know Alpine Terrace?
Yes.
2 houses away from former Mayor Bill Kinney.
Oh, I see. That's a lovely area.
Yes.
He doesn't know where the hell it is.
Beautiful people
Sure
come
he
up
does.
from,
It's right across from where he lives.
And the gentleman that bought Pajednik's house, also from Franklin.
Is that correct?
No, I think he's from Ridgewood, I thought.
Whatever, I don't know his name.
It seems as if Long Beach Island is becoming a second territory or a borough of Franklin Lakes.
That's
or
true.
whatever.
Suburb, anyway.
Yes, a suburb.
That's
That's the word I was looking for, Mr. Ray. Thank you, sir. Well, folks, thank you so much for a lovely interview. And the next season I'll be around here doing my traveling interviews, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much.
Certainly hope so. Thank
Have a
you.
nice, pleasant visit.
Good luck.
Now you do know where to send the check.
No.
Amherst Street, care of Colonel William White.
Yes.
Amherst Street, High Bar Harbor,
I see.
Long Beach Island.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you.